Hi guys. Okay, sorry. So it is January 1st, 2014, and ignore this because it is the day after New Year's Eve and I'm feeling a little rough right now. So, we're gonna pace ourselves. But since it's the new year and I'm starting my second semester of my freshman year of college in 2 weeks, I think. So, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot. Like, today I really didn't speak much. I just spent the day sort of thinking. And I figured I should start, or want to start, enough, like videos and sort of like, not really like vlogging, but like making like weekly videos of stuff I'm doing and all these fun adventures I hopefully will be having, or just like me talking and rambling. Because I'm not 100%, I'm not even close to being 100% okay. But I'm getting there, so I want to like document that. Yeah, you can tell, like, I'm in my Smith shirt, aka the best band ever. But like, what got me thinking? Like, I got this book for Christmas last year, but I forgot to write in it January 1st. And I don't know, I'm like weird OCD. I had to wait an entire year, so it's been sitting on my desk. And today, I opened it up. See? Because it's 5 years. And it says January 1st, 2014. And my question was, what is your mission? And I kind of thought about that. And I ended up putting down that my mission is to finally put myself first and to take care of me and to make sure that I'm happy and okay. And I think that's really important. And that's something I've never done before. And I always have problems doing. And like, it's a great thing to put others before yourself. But I think there comes a point where you have to think about yourself, and I never do, and I never have. And I think that's a big problem. That's been one of the big issues with me. So that's what I'm going to try to work on. And then tomorrow I'll have another one, and then so on and so forth for the next 5 years. Can you believe that? Okay. But what else did I want to talk about? Yesterday, before the big like shebang, I went over to my cousin's house, and she's big with videos, and she's incredible. And her link is down here somewhere, where you can actually see her videos and some of her YouTube stuff. And she's making one for bullying and the positive and how words have like a negative or positive effect. And my phone is blowing up right now. I never have friends, and suddenly now this happens. It's a joke. But the negative and positive effects of words. And she, I don't know, her videos are always very powerful, and she always digs really deep, and theirs have great meaning, and they always do such incredible things. So I always love helping out. And I've been bullied, I think for like 8 years of my life. I'm 18, so like almost half of my life I was bullied. So I had a lot to say, and I thought it was important too. So she sat us down individually, and she asked us questions, when did it start, what did they say, how did it make you feel, the normal stuff, and just to sort of get the ball rolling. And then you sort of dug deeper yourself. And I have a big problem starting it. We had to do like 6 different takes because I never open up. And that's always such a problem, and I had no clue how to start. Eventually, I just started talking. I started hysterically crying, talking. She started tearing up by what I was saying. And, she gave me a moment to collect myself afterwards. And then after that, we took a break, and she told us she had a surprise. And then she pulls out these letters. And she got our friends who weren't also doing the filming. Some were just by one person, some were like a collaboration. And she got our friends to write these incredible letters to each other. I'm already like tearing up like thinking about it. Oh my god. These incredible letters to write about us. And why, I guess it was like The first half of the video was us talking about how these words tore us down, and that was a big part of what I talked about without even realizing how it didn't matter what they were saying. Because in the end, it never did. It was just the fact that they were saying it and that they were singling you out. And I think that's such a huge problem, even still. Like, even my senior year of high school, I was getting picked on and on internet, and kids would leave. I still don't know who, and I don't think I ever will, but like, I was getting anonymous notes in my locker. Like, it was horrible things that would ruin my day, my week. It was done. And then she pulled out these letters, and she had us read them for the first time on the camera. And I started hysterical crying by the second sentence. I'm crying, then she's crying. It was a freaking shit show in like the best way possible. And then like while reading this and afterwards, she's just like, well, how did that make you feel? I couldn't say anything. I was so shocked. I was so thrown back. I was just overwhelmed that somebody or people in general actually thought these things. And you know, everybody sees your upset and they're like, oh no, you're so beautiful. And you're just like, oh, thank you. And you don't really believe it. But I don't know. This was just something, a whole entity of itself. So I wanted to read the letter because this is something I'm going to hold on to for the rest of my life. I'm not saying it changed me or it made me like suddenly believe everything people said and my self-esteem suddenly shot up through the roof, because it's not going to happen like that. But this was such a change in my perspective that people do think this. Even if it's never been told to you, people do think it. And I don't know, it was just the greatest thing ever. I'm sorry this is a long video, but this is the first one, and yeah. But I'm going to read it. It was anonymous, and she wouldn't tell me who wrote mine or who the collective people who took part in it. But yeah, it killed me. So I apologize if I cry. It might happen. I'm a wuss. But okay. Dear Alessandra, the world today is populated by billions of people. And in that number, there are hundreds, thousands, even millions that act and look in the same way. They're carbon copies of normal. They're the robots that society created. In a group of billions of people, you would think that there must be someone out there, somewhere, that is alike to each one of us. But you would be wrong. Listen, I'm doing well. I started crying already by this yesterday. There's no one in this world, no one on this planet that is anything like you. You are 1 in a billion, Alessandra Medea, which that's me, obviously. To say I feel blessed to have known you is an understatement. You are not just the best friend, but you are also the most beautiful person I have ever had the privilege of meeting in my short years of life. Beautiful inside and out. And that is why it absolutely kills me that you're insecure in your body. When I look at you, I see a smile as bright as the sun that is draped by full, beautiful, usually decorated red lips. I see a perfect button nose and rosy cheeks that turn even more flushed when you laugh or get embarrassed. And lastly, I see your eyes, the most gorgeous eyes I've ever seen on any individual. Bright blue and starling, like the ocean. I could swim all day in the depths of your irises and never get tired. When out and about in the world, you walk around with your red lipstick and heels, and you just know you keep your head tall. You make the world believe you think you're beautiful. Yet the most devastating part is that you don't believe it yourself. You could go on and on to me for hours telling me how confident you've become, and I still wouldn't believe you. You hide behind the idea of how you think you're supposed to act in order to survive, and that kills me. I see you when you're in a crowded room, and suddenly you gaze off and your eyes become unfocused. I see how you're suddenly not with the people standing next to you, but instead accompanied by the thoughts in your head that whisper to you the opposite of what I'm saying here and now. They bring you back to the place you feel you cannot escape from. And you regret the times you were bullied, the moments you have felt the most insecure. They bring you back, and it's my job to make sure you stay here with me. to write this letter to you now and to tell you I understand, to make you see that you are not alone. You are never alone, Alessandra, because I am here with you. I feel like I could go on forever about your looks and how gorgeous I think you are, how your face is the most beautiful face I've seen, and how your curves are absolutely perfect and I would kill for them. But now I need to talk about the inside, how you dream of traveling back to the 1960s and wear flowers in your hair whenever you can, how you take pictures of everything and everyone to make them feel beautiful because you know how it feels not to feel beautiful yourself. How your voice is one of my favorite sounds in the world, especially when you're singing or when you're debating someone. You never let them win. I love those random moments when you start rambling off angrily in Italian. I love those times when a song comes on and you jump up and start dancing to the music no matter what the situation is. I love how caring you are to your sister and even your parents. I love you, I love you, I love you. You cannot see the way I see you, but my God, I promise that as long as I am here on this earth, I will shout it to you until you finally believe me. You are beautiful inside and out, in every single possible way. You are beautiful, Alessandra. Now go change the world. Anonymous. So, that's that, and I don't know who wrote it, or I don't know, just in general, just thank you to whoever did, because you have no idea how much that means to me, and I'm gonna take this to heart, and I'm working on it, on everything, because I want to be that person who you write about. I really do. I want to be that person on the paper who seems that whoever the people are who wrote about me like that, they obviously think so highly of me, and I want to be that person. So yeah, hopefully in these videos I will start to become her, whoever she may be, and I'm excited. Get excited. It's gonna be an exciting time. And yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.